Welcome back to another video by 12istic. If you haven't liked, shared, comment and subscribed my channel 12istic, please do so. In today's video, we will be starting on with a new topic in O.C.M, that is Organization of Commerce and Management, chapter number 2, Functions of Management, Organizing, on page number 20 of your textbook. So before heading towards organizing, let us quickly revise the point planning. So planning is the basic function of management, and planning is deciding in advance what to do, how to do, when to do and who has to do it. Also, we have done importance of planning in our last video, that was helps to clear objectives, provide path of action, planning improves performance, minimizes the risk, planning leads to optimum utilization of resources, helps in decision making, useful in setting the standard for controlling, facilitate coordination of all the activities, facilitate other management function and promotes innovative ideas. So let us start with organizing. The meaning of organizing. Organizing is the second important function of management. Organizing is the process of identifying, bringing the required resources together, such as men, money, material, machine and method, grouping and arranging them properly for achieving the objectives. So in organizing, all the resources, that is men, money, material, machine and methods, they are brought together, that is they are combined so as to work accordingly to achieve the goals that is been set. So this is called as organizing, bringing all the resources together for their performance, better performance. In planning, the management decides what is to be done in future, whereas organizing function decides the ways and the means to achieve what has been planned. So as we know that in the planning function, the management decides what has to be done for the future, but here in organizing, it discusses about the ways and the means to achieve that. So this function is important for execution of plans which has been prepared by the top level management people. So this function, that is organizing, the second function of management, is important for the execution work which the top level, that is the managers, the CEO has decided to do with the company in order to earn profit, in order to grow. The synchronization and the combination of workforce, physical, finance and information resources are established in the process of organizing. So in the process of organizing, workforce, that is the men that are required, the physical, the finance, the money, the information that is required, all of these are combined together, which forms the process of organizing. The definition of organizing. The term organization is used to denote the structure. It is a unit or a group of people who come together to achieve a common goal, whereas organizing is a process and a function. So organizing is the unit, is a part or a group of people coming together to work in order to attain one definite objectives or one definite goals and aim. So it is grouping of the people. So that is why it is called as, it is a structure. Organizing is also called as a structure. The first definition is given by Money and Rayleigh. Organization is the form of every human association for the attainment of a common purpose. So this definition means that an organization is a group of people, is a group of human who come together to achieve one specific goal. Then the second definition, which has been given by Coase and O'Donnell, he says that organization involves the grouping of activities necessary to accomplish goals and plans, the assignment of these activities to appropriate department, and the provision of authority, delegation and coordination. So here organizing means to group various activities. Wherever there are goals being set, we need to group the activities of men appropriately. So if we group the activities, that is from the department point of view, then we will be able to get our desired goals. And the third one is Thew Heyman says that organizing is the process of defining and grouping the activities of enterprise and establishing the authority relationship among them. So here it says that organizing, it is a process of defining and to group the activities to establish a certain relationship among them. So in performing the organizing function, the manager defines, departmentalizes and assigns activities so that they can be most effectively executed. So here what happens is the managers, they group the activities, they group the persons according to the department wise so as to attain the specific aimed goal of the company. Now we have the importance of organizing. Organizing is concerned with grouping and assigning the organizational activities among different department and workforce. So in a company there are various departments, like we have sales department, we have promotions, transfers. So organizing is grouping of each and every department very separately. So the importance of organizing are stated as follows. The first one is facilitate administration as well as operation. Next is bring specialization. Third is define the job properly. The fourth one is clarify authority and responsibility. The fifth one is establishes coordination. Sixth is help for effective administration. The seventh one is helpful for growth and diversification. Eighth one is create sense of security. Ninth one is scope for innovation, and the last one is help in optimum utilization of resources. So now we'll see point wise explanation. The first one is facilitate administration as well as operation. Organizing process leads to identify and to group the activities. So what happens in organizing, that first we have to understand the group and we have to get them together. Grouping and assigning the activity is the task of administration, whereas processing according to its operational activity. So once the activities are being grouped, it also needs to be processed. So this is the work of the administration, that is grouping the activities and looking for it. Thus organizing facilitate administration as well as operation of the organization. Due to proper grouping of the tasks and the employees, there is increase in production and reduction in wastage. Duplication of work is restricted and effective delegation becomes possible. So once all the employees are grouped together according to their skills, also this helps to reduce the waste, and also the same work cannot be done by other people. So this avoids duplication of work and reduction in the work. So now the second point, that is brings specialization. Organizational structure is a network of relationship in which the work is divided into unit and department. So now this groups, that is this organizational structure group, they are divided into small units and departments. Like this sales department will look after the sales, the promotion department will promote, the branding department will look after the image of the company. So in this, the groups are being divided into small departments and unit. This division of work helps in bringing specialization in various activities of the organization. So as each one of the employees are very skilled, they have a very good knowledge of their own department, so this can bring specialization for the company. Specialization in activities lead to increase in organizational effectiveness. So as they have a proper knowledge about their specific department, this can help the company at the most. Now the third one, that is defines the job properly. Organizational structure helps in putting right men on right job, which can be done by selecting people for various departments according to their qualification, skills and experience. So here the person that is very skillful will be in a topmost department. The person which has little knowledge will be in the administration department. So based on the person's knowledge, experience, here they are being classified into groups. That is to put the right men at a right place of the job. This is helping in defining the job properly, which clarifies the role of every person. So as every person is now being well known to their group, which can ultimately lead to the progress of the company. That is by putting the right men at a right place of their job in the department of the company. Now turn to page number 21. The fourth point, that is clarifies authority and responsibility. Organization structure defines the role to every manager. Now the organization structure that is there, they will assign the role to each and every managers of the company. They will tell them what the company aim, what the company's goal is. So this can be done by delegating the authority to every manager and clarifying the way he has to exercise those powers. So similarly, by telling them about the goals, the objectives, the policies of the company, the managers will have a very clear idea about their powers, about their positions and how they have to get the work done by the employees, so that misuse of powers do not take place. Well-defined job and responsibility help in bringing efficiency into managers working. This helps in increasing productivity. So if a manager is also having a clear idea of the plans, of the powers, so also he can guide the employees. So in this way they will also have a clear idea, which can ultimately leads to the company's success. That is, the employees will also have a high amount of productivity. Now the fifth point, that is establishes coordination. This function helps in establishing coordination among different departments of the organization. Now coordination is very important in all the levels of management, whether it may be top level, middle level or lower level. If there is no coordination amongst these three levels, then the companies would not succeed. So coordination is important whether it may be any level of organization. It clears cut relationship among position and ensures mutual cooperation among individuals. Also, not only in the levels of organization, but also the individuals should have a good coordination, a good cordial relation among all the employees in the company. Coordination or synchronization between all department and the level of managers is important for smooth functioning of organizational activities. So a proper coordination among the individuals, among the boss, among the employees, the managers is important. Also at the different levels of management, coordination is also important for smooth functioning, for a very good functioning of the company. Now the sixth point, that is help for effective administration. This function determines different positions, department, activities and the roles are clearly structured. So in this what happens is this process of organizing, the different departments are given, also different type of work and activities and also the roles are given to them. The utmost care is taken while placing the right person in the right job with right authorities and responsibilities. So while giving the persons that position, it makes sure, that is the managers make sure that that person has a specific skills, have a specific experience. Also they should have authorities and responsibilities to handle the same. It is achieved through division of work and delegation of authorities. This also leads to effective and efficient administration. So also, as the managers are well known about their employees, whether they are skillful, whether they are expertise in certain field, so this also helps to lead a very efficient management technique. Now the seventh point, helpful for growth and diversification. The growth of every organization depends on its smooth and efficient functioning. So if the company's goals, objectives are very clear, if the planning framing, that is the basic function, that is planning, is also very good, then it leads to smooth functioning. But at the planning stage, if there is something wrong in the planning stage, then the other functions of management will also not go very smoothly. Clearly defined roles and responsibilities, coordination among all level of management persons and use of appropriate control techniques bring efficiency at workplace and organization grows well. So this means that there should be clearly defined rules and regulations, there should be coordination in all the levels of management, only then there should be appropriate techniques, appropriate technology used at the workplace, only then the company will grow. This is possible only when the organization structure is well defined. So all of this is possible when the organizing, this stage is being done appropriately. Now the eighth one, creates sense of security. Organizational structure clarifies the job position. It clearly states the duties and responsibilities of everyone. So here, once the groups are being formed and the activities are being allotted to them, it should clearly state what work they should do, who are they responsible, what responsibilities do they have. So it should clearly state the duties and responsibilities of every employees and the managers. Everyone can work accordingly. Clarity in job and powers help in increasing mental satisfaction and it creates a sense of security among the employees. So there should be a clarity in mind, clarity of the job, clarity of duties given, clarity of responsibility to complete that work. So once the employees are clear in their mind what they have to do, then it will go on very smoothly. So a satisfaction, a mental satisfaction of completion of the work for their company is being done properly. Now the ninth one, scope for innovation. Organizing function clearly defines the role and activities to be performed. So this function, it clearly tells the employees, the managers, what work, what role, what activities do they have to do. Employees can work by using their new ideas. So full freedom is being given to the employees if they want to add certain creative and innovative ideas. For example, as there is a competition between the Apple and the Samsung phone. So both these cell phone companies are trying their innovative ideas to bring into the market in order to capture a huge amount of audience and huge amount of sales. This provides enough space to the manager to develop talent and flourish the knowledge. Also, when we get innovative and creative ideas, this also manages the talent. It also improves and flourishes the knowledge of the employees as they come up with new techniques for their company to boost their company to grow. This scope for innovation into adopting new changes in method of work is possible only through a set of organizational structure. So if only there is a proper organizational structure which is being made by the managers and the boss, then only it is possible, that is adopting to new changes, adopting into new technology, introducing innovative ideas in order to fight in the competition in the market. So this is possible only when there is a good organizational structure being made by the management of any company. And now the last point, that is the 10th one, helps in optimum utilization of resources. This function provides different job to different employees according to the job specification. So this means that there are so many jobs given to different employees according to their specification. For example, if one has a good knowledge in the cell phone sale, so they can be shifted to a sales department. If one can promote the logo of Apple or Samsung, then it is been given to them. The promotion department is given to them. If one employee is good in mechanic, in repairing of the phone, so that department can be given to that. So there are different jobs which are given to different number of peoples, but keeping into consideration their specifications. Due to this, specialization of work becomes possible. So if the managers segregate the people according to the employees, according to their specifications and knowledge, then the work is done in a much great way. This right workforce utilizes other resources at the optimum level so that desired results are achieved within a definite period. So the organizations, that is the managers, do such, they organize, they group activities. Why? Because to get the predetermined goal of the company, to achieve the goals which is being set at the second level, that is the organizing level. So this is it with the point organizing in the functions of management. In the next lecture, we'll continue the chapter. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment on my YouTube channel 12istic. Thank you. Bye-bye.